Hello YouTube, my name is Raj. Welcome to my channel. I would like to take you guys on a journey. My journey is going to be being diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. The reason for me sharing my story will be to keep people informed, aware, and maybe inspire or help others get some knowledge, but from my perspective. Not just patients, but caregivers as well, because we are all in this together. My diagnosis was discovered in November of 2014. I went to the doctor for my blood pressure to get a refill on my prescription. The doctor recommended blood work. I was sent for labs specifically for a PSA test, also known as prostate specific antigen. It is known for detecting prostate cancer. The test showed elevation. I was advised to wait 1 month and have the test repeated in 1 month. So I repeated the test. No one actually called me back from the doctor's office, so I assumed that everything was fine. Upon returning to my primary doctor, I was advised the results from the second PSA were not received. So I was asked to repeat the test, which showed a higher elevation. So now, my primary doctor then referred me to a urologist, in which he performed a rectal exam to determine if any irregularities are detected. To my surprise, there were. Then I was advised to do a prostate biopsy, which was necessary to confirm a cancer diagnosis. About a long week or so, it felt like years, I received the dreadful news that I have aggressive prostate cancer. Now, at the time, I had no knowledge of prostate cancer and the process. Well, actually, I had very little knowledge of the disease, so I was really naive to the fact, and at that time of my diagnosis. Overall, before I had cancer, I was pretty much a healthy, active guy. I was in the gym, taking care of my overall health, especially as I'm aging. I was coaching football, just trying to be or lead a healthy lifestyle. My thing is, health is your true wealth. That's one thing I really live by nowadays, especially as I embraced on this journey. So guys, I get the call from the doctor's office, and the nurse said that the doctor wanted to speak to me and my wife in person. And it didn't even dawn on me at the time when she said that. I totally was not thinking about cancer. I guess it went over my head. I remember saying to the nurse, like, hey, what's going on? And I was extremely persistent. I wanted to know, I guess just like any normal human being. So after going back and forth for a few, she finally gave in. To my surprise, she said that the test revealed that I had cancer. Now, at that moment, I just had a feeling within my mind and body I never felt before. It seemed as if my world just stopped for a minute. Everything seemed to just go mute. My wife was at work, so after I hung up the phone and I gathered myself and my thoughts, I finally called my wife with the devastating news. I believe my next call was to my sister and then to my brother. Man, I was scared. I'm not gonna even lie. I was really scared, guys, and in total shock. In the beginning of this journey, I couldn't really understand why this was happening to me. Keep in mind, like I stated before, I had just recently turned 41 years old and I was an active guy. Having prostate cancer at the age of 41 I assumed or thought that was too young or I was wrong. But I was wrong, but I was wrong. Upon doing my research, anyone can get it, and age doesn't matter, but it is really high among African American men. Well, guys, this is my journey, my story that I'm sharing with you guys. One thing I did learn, and I learned quick and real fast during this process, and that was, how am I going to win this fight? And research and knowledge is very important. And I did a lot of research via the internet and a whole lot of reading. I was basically in and out the library on a regular, just getting basic knowledge about what I'm up against. Well, guys, this basically concludes my journey for now, and I will have more content as I share my story as I experienced it. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to express your thoughts. Also, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.